Hey Joe, it's Folks here. Do you want to tap into an industry that is predicted to do almost $500 billion by the year 2027? And yes, I said $500 billion. What we're talking about here is an industry that is predicted to do $500 billion in sales over the next few years. And what's awesome is, as print-on-demand sellers, we can get involved because there are a few suppliers that have products that we can sell in this industry. And that's what this video is about. I'm going to show you those suppliers. I even have a couple of product samples that I'm going to be reviewing. They're on the floor here, so that way you can see the quality, and we'll take a look at a real print-on-demand store that has likely done over $1 million in sales. If you want to see some of the other products that I recommend selling, make sure to check out some of my other videos here on the channel. And if you want to go through some step-by-step training from me to actually build your print-on-demand store, make sure to check out my course. There is over 30 step-by-step videos inside of it. The best part is it is completely free. There's a link down in the description. And right here is what I am all excited about. I am talking about print-on-demand shoes. There's actually a lot more than just these two options available from print-on-demand suppliers. After we break down the quality of these, I will show you some of the other options that you can sell on your own print-on-demand store. And before we do review the quality, I want to just show you guys the article where I got the stats from. You can see here on this website, they did a study showing that the footwear market by the year 2027 is predicted to do about $508 billion in sales. And as print-on-demand sellers, we have the ability to do things like this. We can create one-of-a-kind shoe designs for tons of different niches. You can see this store here. It is called groovebags.com. They have done a phenomenal job at creating some really epic designs for a few really passionate niches. Now, obviously, as we're scrolling through here, you are seeing some shoe types that are a little bit different than what I have here. As we go through the video today, I'm going to show you a few different suppliers that you can get print-on-demand shoes from. These are the two that I have as samples that I'll be showing you up close in a few seconds, but obviously there's a lot of different type of footwear out there, and depending on your niche, you might want to choose specific types. And really what I mean by that is, depending on your niche, you may want to choose different types of shoes. Now, this shoe here is obviously some sort of an athletic shoe, looks like a basketball shoe. This one here is a little bit more casual. Depending on what type of niche you are selling to, you'd obviously want to consider offering different versions to your customers. Now, in terms of these actual shoes, obviously these are not going to be the world's most quality sneaker. That is something that I really shouldn't have to say. These are shoes that people are going to be buying because you are putting a one-of-a-kind design on them, sort of like the store I just showed you. Right? Meaning, when people wear these shoes, they are not necessarily going to be the most comfortable pair of shoe they have ever owned, and nor are they expecting it to be. What we are doing with print-on-demand shoes is creating truly one-of-a-kind items. Obviously, just slapping some ducks on the side is not going to be something that's going to ultimately lead to a lot of sales, in my opinion, but this is just a sample design that was sent to me from the print-on-demand supplier. And one supplier that you could use is Printify. They are actually the ones that I have the two samples from that I showed you. The first sample that I showed you is this low top sneaker here, which costs just $21.26 if you have a Printify Premium account. If you'd like to get a free month of Printify Premium, make sure to use code NINJA50. That's NINJA50. That will get you a free month of their premium option. As we continue to scroll through, you will see some other styles as well, including boots and flip-flops, and then also the athletic sneakers that I showed you earlier. Those ones are going to cost $26.44 if you do have a Printify Premium account. Here is an Instagram post from the Groove Bag store that we looked at earlier. One of the things that I think is super cool about selling print-on-demand shoes is the fact that we can create a truly one-of-a-kind design. We can create things that allow people in our niches that we're selling in to showcase the niche that they belong to. Something like this here for a teacher is an awesome print-on-demand product. One of the things that I talk about all the time here on my channel is that with your print-on-demand store, what you are really doing is creating a one-of-a-kind and almost tacky item for your niche. And if I'm being honest, the print-on-demand shoe is something that allows us to perfectly do that. Now, obviously, a few times here I have shown you the Groove Bag store, and they offer a pair of shoes that you're probably not seeing here on the Printify website. The pair of shoes that I'm talking about are these slip-on shoes here, which I do think are pretty awesome. If you did want to sell those, you'd want to check out a supplier called Pillow Profits. Now, Pillow Profits is a little bit different than Printify because you actually have to pay to use the Pillow Profits app. It's $29.99 a month just in order to actually use their app. And as you scroll through, you will see some similar options to what Printify has, as well as some additional items. You'll see lots of different types of boots on the Pillow Profits app, as well as the athletic sneakers and things like that that Printify has. But this supplier also has those slip-on shoes that you are seeing on the Groove Bags websites. So you're just going to have to sort of decide, is the app Pillow Profits the one that you want to use to be able to sell shoes like what I showed you earlier, or is selling with Printify going to be just fine for you? I do think what's encouraging, and it does say it here in this study, is the fact that shoes are such a popular item, meaning every single person, for the most part, has a need for shoes, which means that if you are selling to a niche that might be interested in showcasing that niche on a pair of shoes, it is a great impulse purchase product to actually try and sell to them. One of the things, though, that some people sometimes get worried about with selling shoes is if they ever run into any size issues with their customers. Obviously, when you are selling print-on-demand shoes, making sure that your customers are ordering the correct size for their feet is going to be super important. One thing that I wanted to touch on is right here inside of the Pillow Profits policies, which states that they are able to provide a free size exchange for customers. Now, obviously, make sure to read through this because it does only apply to certain shoes that Pillow Profits offers, but this could be a great selling point for your store. You could tell your customers right on the site that you guarantee that this size will be good for them, and if it's not, then they can request a free size exchange. This is something, in my opinion, that if you're going to sell shoes is a major plus for us. Obviously, whenever you're selling print-on-demand products, your return policy is going to be something that you are going to want to think about. You can check out this video here on my channel to see some of the things that I have done on stores that I've had, but ultimately, when you're selling shoes, the peace of mind that comes along with a free size exchange from Pillow Profits is huge. Overall, like I said, these shoes are nice. Now, are they the most comfortable shoes ever? Probably not. Are they the most highest quality shoe ever? Probably not. But they do the trick. They're exactly what I would expect them to be like in terms of a shoe, and people are going to be buying these based on the design, and they're not buying them for comfort or anything like that. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Are print-on-demand shoes something that you would potentially sell on your own store? If so, why? If not, why not? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.